Here they come, heading across the ice. They try hard not to fall down. In fact, they'll try it twice. Hey, hey, they're the Iceholes, and people say they're not too polite. But they're just busy questing to end this endless night. They'll visit East Haven and Targos too. They don't have time for a long rest. A short one will have to do. Hey, hey, they're the Iceholes, and people say they're not too polite. But they're just busy questing to end this endless night. Trying hard to make friends now. Hey, Sven's unconscious again. Look, it's still really dark out. Nothing really rhymes with again. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 12, Iceholes Rime of the Frostmaiden. Episode, 12. They never see it coming. Can you hear me? It looks like you should. I hope you can. We're going to assume that you can. Good evening, and thank you again for joining us. We're going to go around the horn, as always, and introduce ourselves. Why don't we start to my right? Anthony, go ahead.
Hey everybody, my name is Anthony. You can find me on Twitter as @TalonClaw because I run Talon Claw. And we have an amazing Kickstarter going on right now that I want to just plug for 11-piece gemstone dice and Council of Dice Vaults. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check that out. I'll post a link in a sec. Most of you are probably already backed that project, so thank you all. And I play Jacques Friest, and well, maybe for a little while. I don't have too much faith in what's going to happen tonight. So, yeah.
All right, Travis.
I'm Travis on Twitter. I'm @GM_Travis_. I play Sven Stormai Jorgensen, a Goliath barbarian who likes to hit things and loves his friends. We finished last week, or 2 weeks ago, in a dragon's hoard uncovering treasure, and I'm at 1 HP. So this should be a fun way to start the session.
Sylvia, go ahead.
Hey, I'm Sylvia, and I play Izzy. You can probably find me on Twitter as Sylvia Toe, but I'm never on there, but I'll try to be better at it.
Okay. Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi at Lexi Lane on Twitter. I make the dice vault at Talon and Claw. I'm also extremely sunburned, as you can probably tell by how pink my skin is. It's not the camera, just me. Thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to this session.
Allie.
Hello, I'm Allie. I'm at Allie Parrish on Twitter, but I don't do much there. And I play Isadora, something I can't really pronounce her last name. She's a half elf, and I'm also at 1 hit point. So let's hope Gary doesn't go rogue and slaughter everyone.
How is that going rogue? That's just what DMs do.
It's par for the course. That's fair. That's fair.
So when last we left in episode 11, the Iceholes had just discovered what seemed to be a dragon's hoard in the belly of an abandoned ship. They chipped away at the ice and found some treasures, nothing particularly valuable, but some things that might prove useful. They battled a troll. And all the while they turned their eyes to the sky, waiting, watching. What you didn't notice last time is that Holly was strangely quiet, almost as though she wasn't there. Holly, do you want to share what happened? Why you didn't feel ready to participate in the last session? What happened to Holly?
So at the end of the last session, we ended on viewing the ship. as soon as we started boarding the ship, Holly flashed back to many repressed memories of being on this ship and surviving by consuming the flesh of her crewmates. Which is why she didn't react to the name drops of the ship or anything like that.
Okay.
Kind of staring off into the distance.
Yes, Ali, I can't do that for you. I'm sorry. It's just not working, and I can't tell you why.
I still love you.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Till you
So,
kill me.
well, I mean, we'll see how that works out. So you were hacking away at the last pile of treasure that was buried beneath a thick layer of ice. But this seems hardier, thicker, although almost like more time was spent entombing this treasure. What would you like to do?
I want to find out what the fuck's in there.
I kind of want to let other people have a chance to pick away at it, and I'll sit back off to the side and maybe take a short little rest.
I would like to sit with Sven and take a short little rest with him. I'll just like sit beside him and lean up against his big shoulder and take a nap.
Okay,
Yes, I can.
so sorry, go ahead. Yep, Izzy?
I was gonna say, I guess I can try to chip away at it. I won't be as strong as Sven, but maybe slow and steady.
Sure. So it takes about 2 hours to chip through this thick, dark layer of blue ice. Jacques Friest, roll me 2 d20s and just give me the numbers, please.
4 and 12.
4 and 12. Thank you very much. So, as you are chipping through the ice, you do start to find items of value. The first is a 3-foot diameter bronze statue. It is a winged figure inlaid with carnelian gems.
Quick question, DM. Can we roll some hit dice real quick while you're doing this?
Yeah, sure you can. Go for it.
Okay, thank you.
What does that mean?
That's how you heal.
You can heal.
Oh, what do I roll?
D8s.
How many?
You can roll up to 4.
Why wouldn't I roll 4?
Well, because if you didn't need a lot of hit points back, you would want to save them because you only get them back after a long rest.
Get half of them back on a long rest.
Half of them back on a long rest.
Oh.
So they are kind of scarce if you use them all.
Well, I'm at 1, so I'm just gonna fucking risk it, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably a good safe bet. About this time, Holly would probably just kind of come into the room, just kind of looking pale.
And are we 2 decks down? One deck?
Yes, you're 2 decks down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And everything. Huh. Okay. Yeah.
You can see up. There is a large hole. You can see straight up into the sky. And all of you notice Holly making an appearance, and she looks forlorn as if she's seen a ghost.
Hey guys, sorry I wasn't here. I don't, really weird day. Does anyone need any help?
Oh well, I mean, we're just sitting over here, just kind of just chilling, just booting a boot while they're doing their thing.
So Jacques going to he kind of feels safe, and he's going to kind of just nonchalantly walk to the top of the boat. because he has a very uneasy feeling, and he's just going to kind of watch around.
Okay.
But
Heroically
he's not
by
really-
yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sneak away and kind of walk up there and just sit and watch.
Okay. What's your perception bonus, Jacques?
Oh, nothing probably. Yeah, nothing.
Oh, it's +0.
Yeah.
Okay, just bear with me for 1 second.
It's never good when he starts asking these questions.
Yeah,
So
no.
early, you know?
Okay. Izzy, down below, you find 7 gems. They're beautiful red carnelians. You also see, caked within a particularly dense layer of ice, a set of beautiful shining armor. You also find 2 wooden wands.
Can I tell anything about the wands or the armor? Is there anything special about it?
No. You need magic. Either arcana or the identify spell.
I got none of that.
Okay.
But so can we take it, or is it still kind of in ice?
No, you can absolutely take it for sure.
So I guess I'll grab the armor. What size is it? Who would it fit possibly?
It can be resized to fit any large, any medium or small creature. As you're pulling it out, you see that it's very finely crafted, and it's chainmail that's made of mithril,
Ooh.
which you know is
take it. That's a
quite
good-
valuable and rare. Yes.
I guess I'll grab it and just put one of them on, because I could use some extra armor. And then you said that was a second pair, right?
There are 2 wands. So
Oh, 2 wands.
you're a ranger. You may not be proficient with heavy armor. So chainmail is heavy armor. You might be able to trade it at a trading post for something that would be more appropriate for you in one of the larger cities, maybe.
Spend
Oh,
on
hey,
something.
hey there. Yeah, I think that might work for me. I think it looks big enough, but you know, it looks pretty good. I don't really have much in the way of armor right now, but it might help me.
Sounds good. I'll hand it to him and then go for the wands.
Sure. Yep. Jacques Friest is not there to identify these items for you, so they will remain mysterious for now. What would you
Okay.
all like to do? There appears to be nothing left in the icy prison.
Do you think I have like some bonus in like Arcana? You always think I do.
I mean, you're a sorcerer. I'm assuming that the rogue doesn't.
No, I have nothing.
Great, then you'll have no idea what these wands do.
Pew pew.
Holly will go over to Sven and check on his wounds.
Sure. Holly, make me a wisdom check with advantage, please.
Here, Sven. Rolling the die.
Huzzah.
Hey. A wisdom check.
Wisdom check, yes, please.
22.
22. So you're going to check out Sven, and you haven't seen him for a while. You do think that he looks worse for wear. You see that all of them are bloodied and bruised, and you could tell that while you were not in your right mind, that they had a very aggressive battle.
Sounds about right.
And you instinctively reach down for your pouch, and you realize that you're actually running low on mistletoe.
Oh boy.
The amount you've been casting Goodberry is taking a toll on your component pouch, and that's something you're going to have to track down before you'll be able to cast that spell again.
Well, I still have some berries in my pouch. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I am going to do, since we're hopefully going to be able to sit here for a minute, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
Yep, no problem.
And I am just going to take some time on each of them, use 2 times. Why is this so hard? So 20 d6 healing. Total.
It's 1d6. It's 10 rounds, so it would be 10d6 for
1d6
each character.
per.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I was reading a different level.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sven,
What?
you get 14. Allie, you
Holy
get
crap.
7. Sylvia, are you down? Not at all. I'll send more to Sven.
That's actually weirdly like the perfect amount you just gave me.
And you get 8 more, Sven, and that's it.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking good now. Sweet.
Thanks, Holly. We really missed you when you were not quite here last time.
Oh yeah, dear hey.
I'm glad I can be of some service.
All the sweet healing.
That's what Holly wanted to do. She the healing battery.
Mm-hmm. That was my dream.
Yeah.
when I was a 12-year-old druid.
She's so good at it.
So you seem to have recovered everything in the horde.
What do you guys say we get out of here? I don't like this place.
Yeah, I don't think we should stick around too much. I mean, yeah, you get a weird feeling out here, you know?
Did we get what
Agreed.
we came here for?
I mean, we got all this cool loot. I mean, I got everything in my bag, so we have all the money and everything. I think we'll be good. We'll actually maybe be able to buy another potato at some point.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
I love potatoes.
Mhm.
Who has the
Plant it
ledger?
and have multiple potatoes in the future, you know.
So you're
The
able
ledger?
to, yes, you have the ledger. That's what you were sent for. You have a whole
yeah.
bunch of other treasure. And you can return to town and the ferry where you met the large cloaked creature whose name you didn't request.
Details.
Weird bugbear guy. So we ready to go?
Yep.
Okay. So the trip back is not difficult. The snow is blowing and it obscures your visibility, but you've been to East Haven before. You know exactly how to get there from the ship. It takes about an hour of walking. And the large figure remains there. He's tucked into the boat on the dock, huddled into the corner away from the wind.
On the way there, Holly will mention that maybe we should not mention any of the things we found besides the things he sent us for.
Agreed.
Good
Call.
point.
He doesn't need to know.
So he sees you and he pushes off the bottom of the boat and he says, greetings, welcome back. I just assumed you would die out there. Did you find the ledger?
Yes, because no one else is going to speak, apparently.
I was
Good.
just wondering
Okay.
who actually has the ledger. I don't remember who grabbed it.
I think
We're just
Allie
letting
did.
you make up for lost time.
Right.
Oh yeah, I have it. Do I have it?
Sure, it's irrelevant
Sure.
who has it. Allie has it. So Isadora, he says, all right, well, hand it over.
Oh wait, is this really the right one though? Because we're not really sure what a ledger is. I mean, it kind of looks like a book from what I've told, but I don't know what a book is
Yeah.
or words or written anything. I mean,
Guys,
what
I
am
don't
I?
know.
I'm just some dumb oaf. I don't know anything about anything.
Was he supposed to like give us like is he like paying us? I honestly don't remember. Do I need to like
I think he's giving 50. I think he said that he was giving you 50 gold each.
okay. Thanks. Okay, so we did find the book. But you also owe us money, so
Yep,
you have
right
that on you?
here. He jiggles the coin purse.
All right, here's the ledger.
Thank you. He just
I'd
sort of
love-
flips it open and he's like, haha, yes, 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 yes. And he hands you the pouch of coins.
All right.
Cool.
Well,
Go ahead and count those out.
Yes. I'll do some math.
1.
there are 248 gold coins in the pouch.
I mean, that's not enough.
Sorry. He pulls 2 gold coins out and hands them to you.
I almost feel like we should get another 2 for interest on that waiting there, but okay.
Well,
What's in the book that you wanted so bad?
Yeah.
Is there good stories in there?
We can't read, So,
it is the captain's journal. He and I were very close. And I wanted to be near him.
Does Holly recognize him at all?
Yes. Yes, you recognize him as Bartholomew, the hill giant quartermaster. Although he is a smaller hill giant, he is only large size. He is not huge.
so we didn't need to ask his name because Holly already knew.
She didn't share that with you, though.
I remember.
Right.
Mind link.
Well, she was, because she repressed all of the memories of her time on the boat. Until you got there, she didn't really remember anything.
Yep.
It's all coming back to her now.
It's totally not because Lexi forgot.
Definitely not that.
I mean, to be fair, Gary forgot too, but it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
To be fair, I have more to remember.
Did anyone else start singing Celine Dion in their head? Because I totally did after Gary's little statement there.
Oh gosh.
Off the rails, and it hasn't even been 30 minutes. So what would you like to do? What would you like to do now? I know I see in the chat there, Allie wants to hunt for some D.
I was just like clarifying for our audience that you're not supposed to say dragon. But yeah, like if we can go get some D, I always want it.
Okay.
Well, we just got a little taste of some D. So that was a DH.
Are you talking about dumplings at the tavern?
Fucking love dumplings.
So you all remember that you did intend to go investigate the D between Targos and Bryn Shander. You heard a
But
rumor
first,
that
a good night's rest.
I mean, that's not what heroes do, but sure, you can go rest at the tavern.
If nothing else, for some dumplings and some ale.
And potatoes.
Sure. We got
Potato
some money
ale.
now. We should have a feast.
You have lots of
I
money now.
agree.
You could, with the gold that you recovered, you could sink the economy of 3 of the 10 towns.
Well, we got to get started.
We
then.
have to sell some stuff though, because we have a lot of things. We don't have a lot of gold.
I think we're
to be
probably going to
honest.
have a hard time finding people to purchase the things that we have.
Yeah. Yeah, I doubt
We-
people will want to buy like
We
a
might be able to
single-
use it for barter.
Yeah, that's
Trade.
probably what
Mhm.
yeah, that's probably more accurate.
So you're able to return to the tavern, and the Dragonborn is there once again. And he greets you. Ah, yes, friends, welcome back. I see you are cold. Please warm yourself by the fire. How may I, your humble servant, bring you joy?
You could get us some DNA. Dumplings and eggs.
D&A. Oh, dumplings and ale. Regrettably, ale I can supply you, but we only had 3 dumplings and they sold a few hours ago. Flour
Well,
is quite rare here, and it is a hot commodity. It sells very quickly.
Do you have a potato?
Potato. He sort of looks around and he sort of leans into Isadora and he says, "Why do you ask?"
Because I fucking love potatoes.
And if I had a potato, what would you be willing to trade for it?
Me?
Did you say me?
I said money, not me.
I'm
You
like,
didn't come.
she's selling
through.
herself for a potato. That's what I
Your
heard.
mouth
I heard
moved
me.
and then it said
we
me.
just got a fucking treasure.
okay, first
I
of
don't
all,
need to sell myself.
you said me. Everybody heard it.
I said money.
Yeah, you did not.
Just
Sorry.
quietly. I mean, did I think me? Of course it crossed my mind. But I didn't land there.
And yet that's what
Oh,
everybody
wow.
heard. Rosalia heard it in the chat. Travis heard it. Holly heard it. It's on the record now. Somebody will clip that for us, thankfully. So what would you like to offer in trade? Yes, money is good. Goods are good. How may I make this exchange with you?
How much would you want for do we already know where the D is?
Yes, you know where the D is. The D is about halfway between Targos and Bryn Shander, about midway between them, just south.
How much would you want for the potato? I don't remember how much money we have.
You have a lot of stuff. You have
I will
gold.
give you
You don't
2
have a ton.
gold.
You don't have a ton of gold, but you also have lots of gems and stuff to trade as well, if you wanted.
I will give you a gem and a gold for a potato.
He sort of looks at your gems, and he sort of like goes like this with his fingers.
Well, I can't see you.
Yeah.
They can. And why don't you have the chat open? You can see me on the video
I
delayed.
do, but like you know, I get easily distracted.
And he says, "I will take one of those." And he points to the 7 red gems that were in the lowest layer.
What? He wants
And
a good
Sven's
gem.
gotta
Why
go,
did we show him the good gem?
nope. And he's
Why
gonna
do we-
take all the gems back and be like, not for a fucking potato.
Also,
And then
like you only show him the gems you're willing to give, not all the gems. I'm not crazy.
You don't
I
even
how to
know what
shop.
these gems are.
I just,
But they're
You just get 'em.
shiny.
gem.
Gem for a potato. Come on, Isadora.
Well,
okay,
all
I
right,
know
I'm
that
being
I'm not
told
the
by my
smartest
friend.
one around, but I mean, come on.
Fine,
I can't even see
Come
what
on.
you guys are bartering up over there for.
fine. I've been told I'm not allowed to get the potato. What I was gonna share it, but like I guess I'm done. No potato.
Oh, that is a pity. He looks over.
Why is it a really good potato?
They are delicious.
They are. Potatoes are my favorite food in real life and the game.
He sort of leans into Isadora so nobody else can hear, and he says,
Not selling myself.
"Surely you could arrange a trade of a gem for the potato. I will cook it for you. I will boil it or fry it in oil, or..." And he sort of looks over, make sure nobody can hear. Or mash and steam it.
Can I see his mouth moving?
You can't. He's facing away from you.
What do I do? Wow, guys. I can see what you're saying. Fuck. Like, I'll give you a tiny gem, but not the best gem. I mean, I'll pretend it's a good gem, but I'm not going to give him the best gem because I'm not stupid.
Okay. You got 3 pieces of quartz, which are worth 50 gold each.
Oh, no. Why am I giving him a gem? I'll give you 2 pieces of gold for the potato.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Can't show him the goods and then take it back.
Well, I never meant to show him all the goods anyway. Our DM went rogue with the gem showing.
I was gonna say I had the gem, so I don't know which pocket he was looking into.
Exactly.
Jacques gonna say, do you have anything else to eat besides a potato that might be a little cheaper? Because you ain't eating our gems.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, we have knucklehead trout broth. This is 5 silver a bowl. It's steamed over a fire for 6 hours with the heads of 3 knucklehead trout.
Sounds nutritious. I'll take some.
Yes. 5 silver, please.
I hand him 5 silver.
Takes it.
I do the same.
Okay.
I'll ask for some I guess something a little more hearty, or maybe like a really filling ale, like more Guinness, like something that has a good oomph to it. It's like drinking bread.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, we have a stout that might be to your liking. Yes. But I will have to uncask it. It will be at least...
How much for the cask?
Oh, the entire cask?
Sure, why not?
He does some math. Is 1 gold per pint.
At a discount, right? Because we're buying in bulk, so it's like slightly cheaper.
Yes, I suppose. It's aged. It doesn't sell well.
Well, that's always a good sign.
50 pints. I would give it to you for 40 gold.
All right, I'll just turn around and be like, so I know there's some fishy broth stuff, but maybe we'd all want to get drunk tonight. And then I just, it might not taste super good, but it's supposed to be like drinking bread. So that could be pretty good. 40 gold?
I do love carbs.
What do you think?
I mean, I need to drink my sorrow away of not getting my potatoes, so I'm in.
I need to forget stuff, so let's do it.
Okay, so he uncasks this for you, and he brings 5 clean glasses.
So when he's away,
fancy.
Do I see the potato?
No.
Oh, okay.
Show me the potato.
He's
Does he have any
like
dessert?
he's like whispering like it's the most reverent thing. You think he's just gonna have the potato on the friggin' bar for people to look at? He doesn't even
Well,
want to talk
apparently
about
we
it.
just bring out all our fucking gems in our hands and are like, here.
I
What
didn't
do you
s-
want?
I didn't
You
say
want
it was
this
a good
black
idea.
pearl? It's only 500 gold.
I mean, the gems were apparently worth more than your body, so I don't know.
Wow. I did not offer my
Like that was your second, like that. It was that was your secondary offer. It's like, well, if you don't want the gems, I'll take this
It
instead.
went through my mind as that's what he wanted, but I was like, that's going down a road that I'm not willing to take her. Thank you.
Okay, so he brings 5 clean glasses, and he brings a mug for himself, and he says, "I will tell you what. It sounds like you want to drink. Some to forget, and some for some other things. Allow me to join and we shall have a drinking contest. If you win, I will give you the potato.
Oh, fuck, guys.
If I win, however, I get 2 of those red gems. Not just 1, but consider it is 5 against 1. Odds are only fair, no?
Guys, Gary's smiling.
So
Wait,
how much was one of those red gems again?
50.
100
gold.
gold. 100 gold for the red gems.
You,
Oh goodness.
that was
The bar,
Each?
yeah.
Each.
He's the bar owner. He knows how much he
Okay.
can drink. He only would make that bet if he
Exactly.
knows what.
I mean, I'm like 80-20 on this. I'm like 80% like Gary's smiling. We don't know how much this guy can drink. We're in fucking trouble. But I'm like 20%. Like we've got Sven. He's a big dude. But like this guy could have like 16 stomachs. He could be like a triple cow, you know? Like we don't know.
He apparently wants our gems.
Maybe
Very
Dragonborn have 6
badly.
stomachs and we don't even know.
So maybe like we don't even know anything of these gems if they have different meaning, and we're gonna bet him in a bar game for a potato. Why
I
don't
mean, I'm sensing
go to
like
bed?
some anti-potato sentiment here that I don't appreciate.
Trust
but
me,
I do at least
I
see where you're
love
coming from.
potatoes.
I just like I get it. I mean, I kind of want to do it just because, like, why the fuck not? But like, I feel you. We probably should not.
Well, I'm just gonna say that I almost died today, and I kind of thinking that maybe drinking might be fun, but it also might be better with our own company tonight. So I think I'm just gonna go upstairs and retire early. So I'm gonna have to pass. I'm sorry, Mr. Dragonborn person, but it's a no from me tonight.
Hey Sven, we just bought a keg and
Yeah.
you're to bed.
No, I figured we'd all go up and we'd
Oh, we're gonna bring it
Party
up.
in
our
the
own
room.
company
Party in the room. Okay.
party in the room.
I'm
We
into
want to
it.
hotel
enjoy
party.
it.
Okay.
All right, I'm into
Nobody
it.
bothering us, just being up there and drinking and nibbling and go to bed early. It's fine. We're adventurers. We can do that. We're adults. Set our own red times.
True.
As you wish. And he departs.
Okay, so now
That
we know he
potato
has a
almost cost
potato.
us 200 gold.
Right.
I mean, I just had to ask about the potato, but I didn't know it was gonna like go out of control. All of a sudden, I'm selling my body and like
What?
200 gold and shit. Like I just I never saw that.
Isadora, it's okay. Let's go into the room
sorry.
and drink our worries away.
Yes, please.
Wasn't it like 30 gold back in that first town?
For a keg?
I mean, it was like, no, for the potato. Wasn't it like ridiculously, like, or was it like 15 or 20 or something like that? Like, it was
way
stupid
less
expensive.
than this.
But it was
super
not
expensive, but
100.
It Not or 200 or
yeah.
whatever.
I mean, that could have been like the chosen potato, like the
chosen.
legendary potato spoken of in the
Golden
stories.
potato.
Enchanted golden potato.
The chances of that being in this town are so low, right?
That's true. This
Mhm.
isn't the town that potato would be in.
All right, I'll just grab the cask, flip them the gold in a little bag or whatever, grab it, just head on upstairs to our rooms, and tap it, get some glasses going, and just start drinking away for a little bit.
Okay. You are able to retire to your room without incident. You can drink the night away and go to bed when you so desire.
Yeah, because we're adults.
As we're
Oh,
as we're
whoops.
going as we're going through stuff, I guess as we're drinking, I'll be going through some of the loot, and looking at all of it, the bolts of indigo fabric, and like the
Mhm.
what is it? We have the griffin statue, we
Yep,
have this
gems,
black pearl, all these
pearls,
different
yep.
gems.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll be going through everything, and kind of when I get to something that I don't really recognize, I'll call Jacques over and be like, "Oh, hey there, Jock. What's this
Yeah,
thing?"
what's
And
up, Sven?
I hold up a globe that I don't know if I let go of it. It's a drift globe. Does that mean that it hovers or something? I don't think I've ever run into one.
No, I think it's kind of like a snow globe.
Oh, gotcha.
So Jacques will say, "Yeah, I know exactly what this is."
Do you care to enlighten the rest of us, eh?
Yeah. Do I know what this is, Gary?
It's a non-magical globe.
Oh, so yeah. So can you shake it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Sven, you hold it in your hands and you shake it like this, and you see if a man from up north comes and sees you. It's
All right, well,
exactly
I
what
shake
is.
it and see what happens and just kind of hold on to it. So it's not a true drift globe. It's
Yeah.
just like a globe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
The drifting globe.
That has like a snow drift inside of it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, maybe that didn't work. Yeah.
What about this quiver of Alona?
What about the
I'll
what?
take-
Sorry.
The quiver of Alona.
Yes, that is. You were able to use detect magic to figure out what that is. It is a quiver that allows you to store magical and non-magical ammunition, bows, spears, in extra-dimensional space.
So kind of like a bag of holding, but for ammo.
Yep.
Okay. And we have a ranger in the party, so I think that will go over to Izzy, unless anybody cares to object.
I mean, it can also do spears and javelins.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's 3 spaces. There's for spears and javelins, for bows, and for ammunition.
Well, that's cool. I can throw some javelins. Maybe I could just put some extra ones in there when we run across them. That'd be cool. Okay, well, let's see. I think we got a healer's kit. We got that antitoxin, holy water, maps, and navigator tools, and then 2 wooden wands and mithril chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
So
And a bag.
And a
Don't
bag.
Don't forget my bag with the little fur balls in it.
That's
Oh,
right.
right.
Bag of tricks.
The tricky bag.
I couldn't remember what it's called, but I can command little fur balls.
Yeah. All right. So you have bag of tricks and the quiver. Does anybody he's gonna hold up the mithril armor and he's like, So yeah, I think this might help me a little bit. I mean, not much, but a little bit more than right now for anybody else. What do you think? Can I take this one? And he kind of like
Yeah,
struggles
if
to
it makes
pull it
you harder
on,
to hit,
and
please
then
make my job a little easier.
Yeah, you do seem to get hit really hard a lot. I wonder why that is.
yeah, it's like there's some like unnatural force in the world that just is out to get me all the time. I don't
You're
know.
such a nice
It's
guy.
weird. I know,
Imagine
right?
living
It's
with
so
that part.
weird.
Hmm.
Um, and then the last two things are the wooden wands. So I guess those would need some detecting of magic as
Mhm.
well.
Does Sven have heavy armor proficiency?
He has light, medium, and shield.
Because chainmail is heavy.
Oh, it's okay. Does that just mean what does that mean for?
I think it means that
Is it
you
movement?
take disadvantage on it slows your speed, and you take disadvantage on dex attacks, and we'll have to look it up during the break.
Okay, yeah, I can.
But it is, I mean, you are moving to Bryn Shander, which is the largest of all the 10 towns. So it is not inconceivable that you might be able to trade it for something, maybe.
Okay, cool.
Inconceivable.
All right, and then what about those? What about those wands then?
Jacques Fries, or Holly, does anybody have detect magic?
I do not.
It's not.
Oh, then yes, they are 2 wands.
Can we
Ugh.
or can you like sleep with it and then determine what it is by like attuning to it? Is that what it is? The thing? Isn't that a thing?
You put it under your pillow.
Yeah,
Put it on
absolutely.
your pillow overnight, and you just kind of know the next day.
Absolutely. If you want to take the time to attune to it, you will absolutely know what it is and what it does.
Okay, well, to me, they're toothpicks. So if anybody else wants them,
I'll take one of them and try.
I'll take one as a sorcerer. It may cool.
sweet.
Jacques Friest, do you want high or low?
Low.
Okay. So you have 1 wand, Jacques Friest. Holly, you have the other.
Cool.
So in the morning, after all of your night of drinking, you are all going to have disadvantage on your first dexterity-based check of the day. However, all of you have inspiration because you had such a wonderful time gathering. So each of you, if you didn't have it, you have inspiration for the day.
Yay.
Cool.
Okay, so are
I'm
we like
inspired but tipsy.
Basically,
we're
that's
still up in
exactly
our
what it is.
room?
Yes. Yep.
So we're heading out now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So the day has passed. You're able to get the benefit of a long rest. Holly and Jacques Friest, you have attuned to the wands. Jacques Friest, you are in possession of a +1 wand of the War Mage. It gives you +1 bonus to ranged spell attacks. And you are able to avoid cover, half cover. So anything that you 3/4 cover or full cover, it has no benefit, but it allows you to bypass half cover. And Holly,
Yours is cursed.
So it's a wand of Orcus, which is an artifact level item that was trapped in the ice. But you realize quickly that it's a fake. And all it does is provide the benefits of a continual light spell.
Hey, you know what?
Continual flame, sorry.
I used it a couple times. Like, oh hey, I can already do this, but in a stick now.
It's basically like a fancy flashlight.
Mhm.
A dangerous fancy flashlight.
You got it.
All right. I think this is where we are going to take our break. The heroes are about to set out to find the D between Targos and Bryn Shander. It seems a good time to take our 10-minute break. Thanks very much for joining us. We will be back in just a little bit.
Hey, hey, don't cut out. We're gonna do a dual giveaway. I'm gonna open it up during the break because y'all did the community challenge. So look for that in a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my name in for that. Can I win? Am I allowed to win?
Am
feel
I
like
allowed to win? Can I make it for
wrong
myself?
For me to win more things?
You can
Yeah,
try
no,
make whatever you want
100%.
for
He's
yourself.
already sending you a package. You definitely want to win.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
You need to maximize that Canadian ship.
I know, but I feel bad, like continually winning everything.
Oh, shucks.
Oh no.
All right, everybody, make sure you join the giveaway. Thank you so much for joining us. And I know that everybody has checked out Anthony's Kickstarter, but if you haven't, the only thing you have to lose is your money because you will buy it all. I myself bought 3 sets of dice. One of them allegedly is for Allie, but she's not getting it. What?
Yes, I am.
No. Yeah, okay. We discussed it.
We did.
I don't remember.
You
All
and
right.
I.
Here comes the
fucking talked
giveaway.
about it.
And the break.
We're going on break. We'll be back. We are back. You didn't hear it, but I was just being betrayed by Allie in the group chat. So thanks
At
for
least I
that,
didn't
Allie.
betray you on the stream.
You now have negative inspiration to go with your
oh,
regular
screw
inspiration.
you! I had real inspiration.
Well, you now you have both. You have regular
No.
inspiration and you have negative inspiration. They're different.
I refuse to accept.
Well, you don't have that option.
I do.
So you're able to begin your trip to Bryn Shander, which is the... Oh, first, do we want to do the giveaway?
No, it'll automatically end and then I will.
Oh, all right. Very good.
You do your thing, wonderful and powerful DM.
See? That's how you treat the Dungeon Master, Allison. So you make your way to Bryn Shander. The route between Bryn Shander and East Haven is actually remarkably easy. There's a path called the East Way that does take you to a direct route. You're able to walk there. It takes about 6 hours to 8 hours. Of course, you're in the dark because it's never daytime here in Icewind Dale. What do you do when you arrive? What's the first thing you would like to do?
We just arrived at East
I'm
Haven.
going to kind of wipe his nose.
Nice. So Bryn Shander is much different than the previous towns that you've been to. It is massive. Not as massive as the cities of the south, but compared to all the other villages, it is a city. It looks like it might house 1,000 people. It is much larger than every place else you've been. It's almost imposing. There's a wall surrounding it, and there are actual streets, not paved, but packed down by people having traveled them.
Is there a gate to the city?
There are gates on the north side, the east side, and the south side.
And I'm assuming
You're
about
coming
the
up from
west
the east side. No, we're not. We're not west side people here in Bryn Shander. Yeah. I mean, maybe southwest, like.
are the gates closed as we're approaching?
No, they're open.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
go
Do
in
we,
and ask about the D, maybe.
or do we want to try to sell
You
our
don't go.
sit?
You don't just walk in and start talking about D.
No, you got to lead up to that.
Yeah.
Wine and
Okay.
dine them a little first.
So
Is there any
basically,
locals around that I can chit chat with?
basically what you're saying is you need to do some foreplay before you start using the D
Yeah. That's
Before the
very
D
Find the
drops.
D.
to find the D,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Okay.
so yes,
Found it.
there are locals out. It's quite a contrast to the previous towns where people were scurrying between houses trying to stay out of the cold. There are a number of locals here walking around and going about their business.
Okay, so can I go up to some? Do I see like a lady or a dude?
Yeah, you see a halfling?
Okay, so I go up to the halfling. I say, "Hey there. We're from out of town and we just got here and we're really hungry. Do you know where we could buy some potatoes, maybe?"
Ah, potatoes. I mean, maybe. The Northbrook Inn might have a potato. But they're very rare. They don't grow here, because of the snow and the ice and the endless night. You'll pay a bit, but the North Look should have it.
Okay, cool. And then if we were wanting to maybe trade in some gear and get some new adventuring gear, is there a place in town that you would recommend?
We do have the largest Outfitters Outpost franchise here in Brinchender, but there's also a blacksmith shop. It's just north of the town hall. It's called Black Iron Blades.
Nice. Alrighty. Well,
Oh yes, I'm very helpful.
Holly will go up to him and hi, excuse me.
Hi.
Do you know where I might be able to find like an herbalist or spell components or anything like that?
Herbalist. There. Sort of looks over his shoulder. There is a tiefling, but she's kind of weird. She might be able to help you, but I don't go in for that sort of thing. No, not me. Not Fervis Fiddle Rocket. No.
Can you just point me in the direction I might be able to find her? Or what her name is, perhaps?
Her name is Idrin Tell.
Idrin?
Yeah, Idrin Tell. But don't tell her I told you where to find her. Whew! I'll wake up with bugs coming out of my ears.
All right, thank you
Or
so
worse.
so guys, we can go to the blacksmith shop or this tavern place and maybe perhaps find where your herbalist is, since that's legal up here in this town, I guess.
And Sven will kind of look over and be like, "Oh, hey, what about magical stuff? Do you have any magic items in this area? Ooh, or a jeweler's?"
No jeweler. That's weird.
No. Ah, darn.
What?
Magic
if you
items,
can't,
though?
If you can't eat it, what good is it?
It's pretty.
No magic item. What? Talk to Garn at the blacksmith shop. Ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous, but you're helpful. So thanks, friend.
Okay. Bye.
So where you guys want to go to first?
I'll give her a silver before.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for your information.
Oh yeah, I aim to please. If you need me, I just live over there. And he points.
Why don't we go to the blacksmith? Maybe we can trade in some of the train mail and get something else. And the blacksmith seems to know where some other things are, like the apothecary. Help me.
Apothecary.
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 I'm just gonna put myself back on mute.
Wow. All right, where to?
The blacksmith.
That's
High
legit what I
silver.
just said.
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
What's
Fuck,
that?
I was trying to put the C too early.
Wait, so where are we going? I'm confused now.
The
I think we're
blacksmith.
gonna go to Black Iron Blades
Yeah, black iron blades.
and speak to Gary. Or what was his name? It wasn't Gary. Gary said the name,
oh
and
God, I
I typed
hope
down
it's
Gary's
Gary.
name. I typed down Gary's name because Gary was saying the name of the blacksmith, and then yeah, so I lost that one. Whatever.
I'm glad you're with me, Sam.
He says that to me all the time.
What a jerk.
I know.
Yes, no.
Okay, so you head to the blacksmith shop. Is exactly where Fergus told you it was, near the town hall. There's a black sign with a blacksmith's hammer over the door.
I bet that's it.
I think you're right there, Isadora.
Probably.
Who needs to read with pretty pictures like that?
What would you like to do?
Wait, you all can read?
No, that was the point.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's go in.
Yeah, there's you see there's a man working at a blacksmith's forge, and there's a door that lead, and there's a sign above the door. It actually has the Outfitters Outpost symbol on it, leading to a different part of the shop. So it seems like they're connected.
Hmm. All right, Sven will go over and be like, "Oh, hey there, friend. I see your blacksmith type. What's your name?" I'm Sven.
My name's Garn. What's your name?
Garn. Oh, it's Sven.
Sven. Whoa. That's totally cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sven. Yeah.
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 What can I do for you, man?
Oh yeah, so we have some things that we were hoping maybe that we could trade for other things.
Wow. You came to
Yeah.
me to trade? Wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. So yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Are we
So-
talking to Owen
so
Wilson here?
Yeah.
I'll get
yeah.
I'll get out the mithril chainmail. I'll be like,
Wow.
so yeah, we have this stuff,
Oh,
and
God.
it's pretty nice. I think I mean, it's made of mithril and all that, but we just can't seem to use it just right. We need something maybe in the medium armor range, or maybe something
Oh.
that'll help. So I don't get hit nearly as bad, because this hide armor is great, but it's just not quite as where I need it to be.
You know what, man? I'm peeping your words.
You're
Medium
peeping
armor.
what?
Your words.
What is peeping? Jacques, what is
It's like
peeping?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
can't explain it to you.
Okay,
wow.
well,
Jacques will ask him and be like, "Have you been to the herbologist?"
Oh, no. I don't go in for that sort of thing. No, wow. Wow, and what's your name, little, goblin?
I'm a gnome.
Oh, goblin, gnome, both start with G. We're all friends. All of
Yes.
us. We're all connected, Like, we're in this together, right?
In what together?
The world. We're in the world.
That we are. Oh, and you can call me Jacques. Jacques Friest.
Yeah, you're Jacques.
It's making me a little uncomfortable.
Wow.
Yeah. So about this armor, bro, like, you want to trade?
Wait. I have a brother?
Nah, you're my bro.
Why didn't my mom ever tell me I had a brother?
It's a
Bro!
story.
And he reaches down to hug you. And he like if you let him hug you, he picks you up and like holds you for a long time.
Yeah, I do that and be like, hey, will you help your brother out and help us get some good gear?
Wow! Mikasa Sukasa. Oh, you said you wanted medium armor, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show me what you got, bro.
That is, I don't know if you know much about metal, but I am a bit of a, you might not know this word, but I'm a bit of a connoisseur. And that is mithril, which is a very fine type of metal. I can make some good stuff out of that. I would definitely take that off of your hands. You know what I do have? He sort of goes into his trunk and throws it open. And he pulls out a changer. And he says, this is the finest I've got. I actually found it. You wouldn't even believe it. There was a dragon. Like, over there. And he sort of jerks his thumb.
Oh,
And I found it near where the dragon was. It is a chain shirt. And he says it is fine craftsmanship. One might say it's magical, dude.
yeah, will it fit my friend Sven here?
Bro, I got you.
Will it be better than what I have?
I don't know. What do you have?
Currently, I have hide armor, which is armor class 12, and because it's the light armor or whatever it is, I can medium armor and whatnot. It gets me to 15 AC. So
I
with,
think.
medium.
What is your
shirt,
What is your dexterity? I think chain shirt is 4.
+2.
Yes, I think it's. I think it will improve your armor class.
Okay. All right. And you said so you said that it was kind of like maybe magical or something, or like it's just a magical piece.
Yeah, bro, tell him all about its magic. So cool.
Are you muted?
That's what I just did.
There you go. Oh.
How could you tell it was muted, bro?
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and can I try it on and see how it fits?
Totally. So he sort of puts it on you. He tightens up the straps. He sort of adjusts some of the links and he's like, "From now on, it's a perfect fit every time."
No doubt.
No diggity, no doubt. So okay. That's cool. So I guess Sven will try it on and stuff, and it looks like it's the same AC as he has right now, 15 when I add it in D&D Beyond, so it looks kind of the same thing. But unless
I
it's
think
magical or
it's because
something
barbarians
else.
have unarmored defense.
Yeah, I think it's probably because of that.
Because your
So.
armor class will be higher without any
Yeah, so
armor.
maybe we could probably change it for something else instead of for me for armor. Maybe I could get a shield, or we could get something else armor wise for some of you guys.
But it should be more than that in D&D Beyond, because I'm pretty sure chain shirt is 4, and then you add your dexterity to it. What's your dex?
It's 2. plus
So-
2.
I'm seeing change
But-
shirt as armor class 13.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's AC
why.
13 plus
That's
2.
why.
Yeah, 15. Darn.
Okay, well, it is.
well,
I mean, you don't know this, but it is magical, so it would be a +1 bump to your AC. So it would be
Oh,
16,
it'd be 16 instead of 15.
be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still
just to
better.
speed things along.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Sven will look around and be like, if that's fine. So is this mithril armor that we give you? Would we be able to get this and then maybe something else? Because it's like a mithril chainmail, and we get a chain shirt.
Oh,
Maybe we can get something like a cool shield or something.
Whoa, man! No, that is a fair swap. That is like even Stevens, y'all.
Do I believe him?
Oh, okay.
But we're family, bro. Remember?
What is your insight, Holly?
It is +0. No, I'm looking at Sven. Never mind.
As
Be
we
higher.
said.
You think he's being honest?
Alright.
You think it's a fair swap because the mithril is a higher quality metal, but the chain shirt is magical. So
But you can't do a little something else for family? I mean, come on, I'm your brother.
he sort of looks down at you and says, "Okay, bro," and he picks you up and gives you a hug again. He's like, "I love you, bro. I love you. I'll give you my
Love you too."
love."
Wow. All right, bro. Well, good chatting with you. Good
And
to
he-
finally meet you.
He keeps holding on to you.
Mother for me.
He's like gently rocking you back and forth.
Yeah, I'm like, can I get down now?
Oh,
The touching moment.
whoa, yeah. And he puts you down.
All right, so we done here,
It's up
Yep.
to you.
Yeah, I think I'll trade it if that's okay with everybody.
or yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
And then we can always come back or do something later, but we can mosey on.
Did we
He's
just get the one thing of armor, or did we get 2?
just one.
Yeah. If nothing else, I mean, the only thing that I was thinking of is like maybe getting like a simple shield, like a regular shield, and then like some one-handed weapon in the off chance that I want to try to be a little bit more defensive. I could try to do that and just not deal as much damage. at
Well, why
times.
don't you look
Hurt
and
to
see
be a
what
little
my
tankier.
bro's got?
Okay, so Sven will just be.
Take a look.
So what about a shield or something there? Maybe some sort of one-handed, sword or something. That would be good too.
What? Yeah, of course. Do you want a wooden shield or a metal shield?
Probably a metal shield would be better, I would say.
Oh, you're tall. But
Yep.
I'll find a shield for you. And he sort of digs through, starts rattling through pots. And he pulls a shield out. It's completely circular. And there's an eye emblazoned on the front of it.
Do I recognize that
Alright.
to be an icon for anything?
Make me a religion check.
Woo. I'm proficient. 20.
You think it's a symbol of Auril the Frostmaiden.
Okay.
Hmm.
Holly will come up to the counter as well and be like, "Do you have any wooden shields?"
Little pal, for you, the sis of my bro, I got you. And he grabs a shield off the shelf, and it looks like it's floorboards that have been nailed together and lacquered and ringed with metal on the front and the back to give it stability.
How much?
That's a great question. He's sort of looking at his work. Family price, 10 gold.
All right, sounds good to me.
And he gives you the shield.
Give him the 10 gold.
Okay.
Is
Does
it just a?
All right.
It's just a
Basic
wooden
wooden
shield,
shield?
basic wooden shield plus 2. Does anybody
and
else
then,
want to do anything?
I'll take the metal shield, and then if he has it, I'll take like a battle axe or something that's smaller than my great axe that I have.
Yeah, he'll charge you 20 gold for the battle axe and the metal shield.
Okay.
I have light armor.
Mhm.
Is there anything better I can do?
What kind of armor, what kind of specific armor are you wearing?
It says armor, light armor.
On your sheet, it'll say somewhere in your equipment the specific type of armor. So that just means you're proficient with armor, light armor, but whatever type of armor you have, it'll depend on what you're actually
Leather.
wearing. Leather. He says,
So I look good.
he's like, I don't stock that type of armor, but you could go next door to the outfitter's outpost. They might have something lying around, but not me, girl. Not me.
I guess I'm not one of your bros. But thank you.
I mean, he sort of looks up and down at you and says, no. You're a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're my sister. Wow.
Yeah. Do I get a hug too?
Hugs for all. And he hugs you, and then he scoops up Holly as well, and he's like hugging you both at the same time.
What a good time.
As Holly squeaks, he hugs you both a bit tighter and then puts you down.
And then I want to see if he has anything for me. I currently have medium armor chainmail and a shield. So I don't know how much he can offer me.
Whoa. I don't really have anything that's better than that. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Allie, do you want to go next door and see what they have for armor?
Heck yes.
Or Isadora?
Isadora, Allie, whatever it is on that day works for me.
Sure.
And then Jacques
Who has our party money? Because I'm out of money.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah, that we have let's see, a minimum of like 350 or something like that right now, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair. This
Can I
is
get, like,
this is
alone
Allie's
50?
favorite episode of the Iceholes right now.
Potatoes, shopping is like my 2 favorite things.
Lots of talk of the D.
Ah, I love it.
Okay.
Ben, do you mind if I take just a little bit to...
Oh yeah, I'm just going to be paying for everything right now out of like the general pot that we have. So if you just tell me how much you spent, I'll just put it on here and deduct it from the
Awesome.
total. So is this 10 gold for that shield, right?
Yeah.
10 gold, 20 gold from me. Did anybody else spend money?
Not yet, but give me time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Credit
right, cool.
card.
Chink.
Okay.
I've got the Sven gold.
So what would you all like to do?
I want to go shopping.
Okay, so you go next door. It's an outfitter's outpost, very similar in layout to the outfitter's outpost you've seen in the past, except this one is quite a bit larger. It looks like they're stocking some extra things. They do have simple rations, cold weather gear, snowshoes. It does look like there's a bit of adventuring gear. They look to have a few arrows, a few suits of armor in the back as well.
Can I like run out of arrows? Should I be keeping track of arrows?
Yes, and yes.
Oh,
You have 20 in a quiver.
I have 20. How many have I shot?
Not
Okay,
20.
I would like to buy some arrows.
Okay, so are you going to go up to the counter? There's a small human woman standing beside it.
Hello.
Ah, guten Tag.
How's it going?
I am well. How are you?
Good. I'm here to shop. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What can I do to assist you?
I would like to buy some arrows. My quiver is getting light.
Would you like a
And,
Would you like a quiver to go with it?
like a bigger quiver?
No, just an additional one.
Well, like, is that a thing? Like, how many quivers can I carry?
Well, you could have one on your side, one on your back, one in your pack. I do not know what your capacity is. I
Me
know that I
either.
know that I presume to know.
Okay, well, like, sure. How much is a quiver?
A quiver of 20 arrows is 3 gold.
Okay, sold. And I would like to restock my current quiver.
That will be 3 gold. Apologies, we do not do it in piecemeal.
All right. Okay, sold.
That had a date. That was a dangerous laugh.
All right. And I'm currently wearing some light leather armor, and I was wondering if you had anything better.
Yeah, we have one suit of studded leather armor.
Oh shit. And how much is that?
That is 50 gold.
I feel like that's acceptable.
You only have the one.
Sorry, it is not our specialty.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm just curious. Well, do you take trades as well or just gold?
Generally, we just take currency, but in the right circumstance, we could be open to trades.
Well, we've kind of been adventuring around a little bit,
Yeah.
and we do have, a few little pretty rocks that maybe we could show you that are worth something, and then you could see if you'd be willing to make a trade for those. You can always sell them.
Well, I
And
will say this. I cannot say yes, I cannot say no until I see what you have to show me.
okay, well, let's see what the total is, and then we can maybe go from there, huh?
Yeah, that is fine with me.
So
Or
is
53.
is there any like outdoor
56.
clothes, like Icewind Dale face that would keep us warm and actually camouflage us while out in our adventures? Blend in.
Well, it appears you have the cold weather clothing already, but if you wanted to be safe, you could purchase a second set of clothing and put it in a, waterproof container. And then if you were to fall in the water, you would be able to wear the dry clothing as opposing to die from the cold.
I don't really fall anywhere, so
Yes, therefore you have not done it yet, so it is impossible, and what I'm saying is stupid. Yes, I apologize, my friend. Yes, forgive me, this is impossible.
it's impossible, huh? Sounds like you know something.
Me? I only know what I know, my friend.
Is there any water? Well, I guess it's all frozen up here.
If only there was a time you almost went barreling into icy cold water. I was not there, I cannot say for sure.
Oh yeah. I do recall that one time that I almost did, but it was kind of like a trick. I meant to do that.
Of course, that is what you meant to do. Of course.
I guess Izzy approaches and talks to her and haben Sie Pfeile? Ich will alle Ihre Pfeile.
Nein.
keine Pfeile? Ich dachte, sie haben Pfeile.
Ja.
Und Haken fürs Klettern und Zelte?
She sort of looks up. Nein.
Also sie sprechen kein Deutsch? Sorry, Trav asked me to talk in German to the lady.
No, that is fine. You must understand, it has been some time since I have spoken this language.
Likely story. Anyways, I was wondering, what I was saying was if you have arrows, and I would like to buy all of your arrows as well as some grappling hooks and possibly a tent or anything survival for the cold.
Yes, we have the arrows, as I said. I said yes to that, as I recall. But no grappling hooks, as I said. Tents, yeah, we have the tents. What else did you want? I'm sorry, I'm what you said is slipped from my mind.
It was just pretty much all your arrows that you have, anything for survival in the cold, and the grappling hooks.
Yes, I apologize. I am sold out of the hooks, but everything else I have in stock. She sort of starts making a note. She says, I have 10 quivers of arrows. Those are 30 gold altogether. And then she says, tent. The tent is an additional 10 gold. I have...
Those arrows count the ones that I bought?
No,
or-
that's on top of what you bought.
Good.
Is there a discount for not buying the quiver? I have my own quiver. I just need arrows.
They
Yeah.
won't let you do that.
Yeah, you don't need the quiver necessarily, but I have seen that item before, and as I recall, it only holds 60 arrows, as opposed to the 200 that you propose to buy.
Okay, so I guess I'll get another quiver too. I
Yeah,
can double strap.
It can't hurt, or you can bundle them together and put them in a pack securely so they don't pierce the outside, as that would be unfortunate.
Hey, we have that big bag thing. We'll just fill it with arrows.
Yeah, and drag it wherever you go. Yeah, this is a good idea.
Right? I thought it was like, I mean, I keep thinking of it like Hermione's bag in Harry Potter, and like it's just a tiny bag and it doesn't weigh anything. Like, why would it be a big ass bag of holding, but then be like you're fucking holding everything?
I do not know what that means, but I believe that you do.
Just I thought that was a legit question.
Oh yes, so you wanted a tent. Yeah, that is 10 gold, that is 30 gold. I have 8 pitons. 8 pitons is 16 gold.
Does everybody have snowshoes?
Yes,
I
everybody
have
does.
crampons.
Everybody does have snowshoes, I think. Only Anthony has crampons. But she says she
I
only
have
has.
crampons as well.
You have crampons, okay.
I have a
I don't-
spin as well.
And I don't have snowshoes yet.
Okay, so one pair of snowshoes is 5 gold. 5 gold.
We should get everybody crampons too, because those help a lot.
I have crampons already.
So maybe only Izzy doesn't, so that will be 5 gold as well. Yeah, 5 gold, 16 gold. So 46, 66, yeah, 66. Did you want to buy the clothing I suggested, or just him does not want it?
Yeah, I think we're good. Or I'm good.
All right. Well, if you die due to freezing because your clothes got wet, I will come to your funeral. I will not bring anything, but I will come.
I'm sure you will.
No,
Wow.
I won't. I won't.
Do you have any umbrellas?
Hello.
Eh.
No.
So I really feel like she's pretty adamant about us getting wet and dying out there.
But if we just
Do you have a
bought,
waterproof bag for them?
Yeah.
okay, but question. Like, I have light armor, leather armor, and I'm buying studded leather armor.
Yeah.
So, like, am I getting rid of my original light armor? Wouldn't I then have 2 outfits?
No, you only one type of armor applies. So the better armor would apply. You're not putting the studded leather on top of the leather. You're just wearing the studded leather.
And the armor-
Obviously,
and
but
the
like,
armor
wouldn't
isn't
the
what
old
keeps you
armor go
warm.
in my backpack?
Yeah, sure. But
And then I have 2 fucking outfits.
yes, but that's not what's keeping you warm. It's the cold weather clothing that's keeping you warm on the outside of your armor.
Yeah, we
So if
we
you're-
might as well get some new clothes, guys. Like,
Fine.
we've been trekking around this countryside, like, and we got some cash. Let's get some new duds on,
And I always like having variety.
Okay. Well, this is what I can do. The clothing will be 50 gold. But
For all of us.
yeah, this is 10 gold each. I will give you a minor discount for 30 gold. And I will tell you why. I have 5, maybe 6 waterproof packs which you could stack the clothing in. It's made of leather on the outside and whale skin on the inside to prevent the water from getting in. The bags are quite expensive as they are difficult to make. That will be 100 gold for the bags, 20 each.
And they all fit in one bag?
No, it is one suit of clothing in one bag. They are not that large. Ordinarily, they are created for this specific purpose. Many a sailor has survived because of this waterproof pack. Because if you are sailing over the open water, and you are, say for example, you are hunting the whale, yeah, you're hunting the whale knocks the boat, you fall in the water. If you are far from home, you will die of cold. There is no way to survive with wet clothing. But if you have the waterproof pack, you remove the change of clothing, you strip down to your nakedness, put your warm clothing on, you live. It is that simple.
So it would be 130 for all of it then, eh?
Yeah, for the clothing and the bags, plus the 66 for the crampons and the snowshoes and the 8 pitons and the tent and the 10 quivers of arrows.
I have some gold myself, so can put that towards it if we need any more. I don't really know how much we had to start with.
All right. So I guess, do you have the running tally then, Gary, for everything, or do I have to add it all up?
216 gold for all of that stuff that I just mentioned.
216.
Let's call
All
it
right.
200.
Oh, and that doesn't include the 50 for Ali's armor.
So 266.
266, yeah.
Okay.
Can I persuade her to take 250?
Make me a persuasion check, and she will make a persuasion check herself. How'd you do?
121.
She's 250. I will take 255.
255? Okay.
And then Sven is going to have Izzy come over and pull out several of the gems. Let's go with one of the red, like garnet gems that are 100 gold each.
Yeah.
And then 2 quartz. No, one quartz and 1 pearl. So then it's 250 total.
Okay.
And like hold that out and be like. So
she sort of gets out a glass, like a magnifying glass, and she starts looking at each gem. And she says, yeah, The value is roughly equal if you are south, but these will be more difficult to move. I'm afraid in trade I must take a bit more.
Put
That
one
is
more
only
of the,
fair.
Put one more of the quartz ones in there for another 50.
So what's the total value?
Total value would be 300 at this
Okay,
point.
she will accept that.
I think that's the lowest one that we have. Is the 50
quartz? Yeah,
quartz.
the 50. Yep, yep. She will accept that.
All right, that way we
and
don't
she'll-
lose any actual currency.
Yep, she'll pack it all up for you and says, "Thank you for shopping at Outfitters Outpost. I am always pleased to be serving you."
And you know, real quick, maybe guys want to send some of your stuff that you have here to the other places, because we've been to a few of these chains and they usually don't have anything. It's usually pretty bad.
Each franchise is independently owned and operated. That is
the
not how it
franchise.
works.
I see.
So this is a corporate retail store, and those
Yeah.
other ones are just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we leave, Jacques will go, "Donkey, cheers."
Don't get to you. Be safe now.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes. All right.
So where would you like to go now?
Oh, wait. We never asked the blacksmith where the apothecary was.
Why would you assume that he would know where that is?
Because the guy said so. The street guy.
All right. You want to go back and talk to him?
Well, I don't know now.
Okay. You tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to tell you
Yes,
what you're going
take
to
me
do.
back to the blacksmith, please.
He's like,
I don't trust you.
"Hey, sis,
Hey.
it feels like, wow. It feels like
Forever.
I haven't seen you for days, girl.
I know, bro.
Days.
We just got back
Wait.
from a long
You.
trip.
Wait. Are you my sister too?"
Fuck yes, I am.
All right, he's gonna run over to Jacques Friest and pick him up, and he's gonna run over to Isadora, and he's having like a 3-way hug. He's like, "I love my family."
I love you
love
too.
you too. I
where
got
do
a
you get your
question
good
for you,
shit?
bro.
Wait, what?
I got a question for you. I need a favor
She
Oh,
wants to know
for my
where
sis.
the
For the sis.
oh,
I'm looking for I'm looking for someone who might sell some like herbal remedies. And I thought, like, of all people, you might be able to hook me up.
why would you think
know-
that I would know?
I just get that vibe, and like, you can trust me because I'm your sis, right? So
No,
I
I
was
don't.
just-
I don't know anyone like that.
what do you mean you don't know anyone like that? You don't know anyone who has like magic shit or like sells like some plant shit?
Do you know who
No.
Idrin Tell is?
Oh, yeah. It's a weird tiefling that lives near the edge of town. Wow. Why do you want
What
to go
edge of
see
town,
him?
bro?
Just north by the gate in a ramshackle looking house. I never go there. It's super sketchy.
Do you know anywhere else I might be able to find some herbs?
I don't know where you'd find herbs to begin with.
All right. Well, thank you for your time again, my brother.
Oh, no. Oh my god. Are you my sister too? And he sort of scoops up and tries to grab you and hug you again.
I will attempt to dodge.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good. 19.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try and make an opposed grapple check here.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I rolled it. No, he's gonna you sort of duck under his arms, and he's like he doesn't even notice. He's just kind of like swaying back and forth.
Just
like,
hugging the air.
I love you, sis. I love
The
you.
only time the DM rolls bad is when he's doing an opposing grapple check for a hug.
Oh, yes.
All right, so where do you guys go now?
Well, I'm pretty sure that Sven is going to take him on San Vicente, then take the 10, switch over to 405 North. That'll dump us out somewhere near on the Mulholland, bruh. And then we should be right next to Idrin Tell.
Sure. So you see as you're going north toward the north gate, there is a small ramshackle house. No signs or anything. It just looks like it's run down, especially relative to other houses in the area.
Been a while since I've had to come to one of these houses.
What would you like to do?
Are there
I'd
any
like
people outside any of the buildings?
No.
I'd like to check for traps.
You'd like to check for traps. All right. What is your investigation bonus, please?
+2.
Yeah, there are no visible traps.
Why don't I ever get to roll?
Because some checks would influence how you play if you knew the result. So, for example, if you rolled low on an investigation check where there was traps and you saw it, it might subconsciously change how you approached your character. And since we know you're so opposed to cheating, that I just don't want to put you in the position where that might affect you,
We're fighting.
I have to say at one point, though, when you say there are no traps in the same voice with the same inflection every single time, regardless, it
No one
kind of
fucking
negates a
believes
little
you.
bit of the mystery of, is there traps? Isn't there traps? We don't know.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Hey guys,
There's no
seems
traps.
safe to me.
I'll go up to
Oh
the
my
door
God.
and quietly knock on it.
You quietly knock on it. You hear steps from the other side, and the door creaks open just a little bit, and you see a red-skinned tiefling sort of peeking through, and she says, "What?"
Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Idrin?
Maybe. Who seeks Idrin?
My name is Holly. We are new to this town, and I was informed by an unnamed individual that you maybe could procure some herbs, or were the person to go see for herbs.
Make me a persuasion check.
Come on. Yeah. Natural 1, but
You're so lucky.
that's much better. 18.
Perhaps. What herbs in particular do you seek?
Well, I need some for my spell casting. It's kind of mundane, but do you have any mistletoe?
She looks at you and she strokes her chin exaggeratedly, almost as if it was a reflex. And she says, "You know, mistletoe doesn't grow in Icewind Dale. It's quite rare."
Is that so? Do I believe her?
Make me a insight
+3.
check. Yeah, you believe her. You think that it's true. Mistletoe doesn't grow naturally in Icewind Dale.
Okay. Well, that wouldn't stop someone like you, would it?
Ha. Perceptive, I see. Yes, I may have a sprig or two, but it will not be inexpensive.
How much are we talking here?
She shuts the door and she says, I will be right back. And after you hear rustling, and after a few minutes, she says, I have 3 sprigs that I am able to offer for 200 gold.
200 gold.
How much do you need those sprigs?
It's less how much I need them and how much you guys need them.
What kind of
Oh.
cool stuff you gonna do with some mistletoe?
But maybe we could barter a bit.
I saw my mom using it sometime, but like, what do you need it for?
I'm gonna pull my group to the side a bit and just be frank with them. If we don't buy this mistletoe, there are no more good berries.
And we're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, hey,
So
bust out the CC there, buddy.
As soon as Jacques hears without mistletoe, there's no good berries, he's like,
how much do we have?
Like maybe we could barter a bit. Maybe she needs something. Maybe we could fulfill some sort of quest for her that will help her and get us a discount. I'm just saying. Like
I'll
maybe we
nod
could
at
give our
Isadora.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
maybe
and
not
I'll-
sell our bodies, but sell our
services.
Services and skills.
Gold.
non-sexual services and skills.
So Holly will go back up to the door.
okay.
We can pay the 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
However, would there be any interest in a mutual agreement? Some sort of exchanging of services? Is there anything that you could use a band of adventurers help with?
She
Or,
reflexively strokes her chin again and says, before looking back up at you, yes, there's something I desire. And that is where we are going to end our session for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Iceholes Rime of the Frostmaiden. We are here every 2 weeks, which means our next session will be on May the 18th, which coincidentally is the day Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft releases. So, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate it. Anthony, why don't you take us out?
Yeah, so I didn't pick the winner for that giveaway because my other computer is doing its own thing over here. But I have everybody who entered. It will be saved in there. So I'll pick that and I'll let everybody know who won. We're all family here. We know each other. So I'll let you guys know probably in Discord or something. Thanks for joining us. Maybe Thursday we can actually stream like Outriders this week. I don't know. It never happens. But yeah, we'll see you at least Sunday for Sea of Thieves. And yeah, Gary already told you when the next Iceholes is. So yeah, we'll see you
Kickstarter.
soon.
Kickstarter.
Everybody in the chat's already backed it. So why do I have to tell about
Just do it.
Yeah, we got a Kickstarter going on. You can go to tinyurl.com/TCC011 and check out all our cool dice and Council of 11s that we got going on. Yeah, so that'll do it. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, Travis.
Same thing what Anthony said. Go back to Kickstarter if you haven't. And then we're also going to try to do a way out at some point because me and him were playing that for a while and then we just kind of forgot that it existed. So impromptu stream will probably happen sometime this week or next or maybe later. Who knows?
Maybe in 10 minutes.
Yeah, who knows? It's going to be impromptu. Yeah, that's pretty much
like,
it.
No.
Like, I want him to go to bed so he wakes up in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Sylvia.
I have nothing to add. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Lexi.
I also don't really have much to say except instead of telling you to back the Kickstarter, since most of you have probably backed it, I will thank you for backing the Kickstarter. It has been it's been nice to see the support, and we're excited to get to the fulfillment stage eventually.
Allie.
Kickstarter. And I have no idea if we're playing Outriders tomorrow. Friday we'll be here for Phasmophobia on Fortner.com. You can follow me on Allie Parrish at Allie Parrish, because like I just make fun of Gary and it's a great time, personally, I think. And I appreciate this evening of potato talk because I think Gary's going to take me to McDonald's now, so I'm very excited. And I have really nothing else to say. Have a good night.
As always, I'm proud to get the last word. Thank you very much for joining us on Iceholes. We really appreciate seeing the same faces week in and week out supporting us. We're glad that you're enjoying this campaign as much as we are, because we are having a blast. As Ali said on Fortner.com, we are playing Phasmophobia on Friday, and our guest is going to be Crucian. She has been chirping me from the very beginning about how scared I get during this game, and now I'm putting her to the test. So roles will be reversed. The power went out last Friday when we tried to get her on, so she's hoping that the power was going to go out. That was a ghost. And we'll see how it goes. Also, we're going to try and play Outriders tomorrow. We will see how it goes. But
it's a mystery.
I do have one thing to announce that might not be known to people. I am joining a new show. A 5th edition show, which I can't reveal yet, but look for my social media and you will get informed as soon as that happens. I'm really excited. My character's done, and hopefully you will watch. So thanks everybody for joining us. I assume we're going to raid. What do we
Yeah. So I just picked the winner. Veers won. Congrats, Veers. You're getting quite the suit.
Son of a gun, Veers.
Veers! Woo!
Got that golden horseshoe.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yay.
We're gonna go raid mini terrain domain.
Yes.
Doing Jasper's Game Day. So if you guys haven't donated to that, it's their annual event. So we're gonna raid over there, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
The raid has initiated. 8 seconds, chat.
Why didn't I win? Why do I never win?
I don't know.
I'm the winner.
All right, we're raiding.
You won when you got me.
Wow.